And I'm baking again. I don't know why, but I'm baking again. So this time I'm making cookies. Because figured I made icing. Why not put icing on cookies? By the way, the icing is gone. I ate it all. I forgot to get bowls and stuff out, so I'm going to pause recording and do that real quick because I did stupid. Okay, and I'm back. Sorry, I forgot to get this out. You don't have to use a metal bowl. It's just what I had that I was able to use. So your ingredients for this is butter. And before anyone says anything about this being a huge thing of butter, because one person I know already texted me about it, this is family size. There are way too many people in this house. Plain and simple. You need butter, an egg, one egg. You're going to need sugar. It says light brown sugar, but dark brown sugar also works, so just any kind of brown sugar. Vanilla is optional. I like to use it just because. Got flour, chocolate chips, because these are chocolate chip cookies, and baking powder. Where's the white one? Baking powder. Yeah. So first thing you're gonna want to do is get a tablespoon, and you're gonna need 6 tablespoons of butter. So that might sound like a lot, but it doesn't look like a lot. So this is in a softened. Okay, your butter should be softened. It's not as soft as it should be, but it will work. My butter isn't, so. Plus, it'll soften as it's in the bowl longer, so that works out. Scrape as much of that butter out as possible. There we go. Number 2. Number 3. Yeah, this takes a while, and my mom gave me a weird look when I said it needs 6 tablespoons of butter, but that's what it calls for. So,
That's not why I gave you a weird look.
Okay, apparently it's not why she gave me a weird look. But that's what it seemed like. Anyway, random off-topic thing, back on topic. So I'm halfway done with the butter. Now I want to know why she gave me a weird look. Anyway, no point in bugging her because she won't give me a straight answer. I can already tell from what she just said. I don't know if you can hear her. So, that's good. That is 5. The butter didn't want to come off the knife. And then scrape away. Yep, and butter. Yeah, if you notice, I've been doing this thing where I scrape all the butter out of the tablespoon thing and then scrape it back on and then do that kind of thing. It just makes it easier for the butter to come off. I kind of discovered that literally as I did it. Done with the butter knife now. So this isn't technically what it's gonna look like, but my butter splattered around when I put it in the bowl. And you're done with your butter. So close that up and put it up real quick. This point you might want to preheat your oven, but it takes too long for me to do this because I take my time to preheat and not have it sitting there on for however long. This will probably be a two-parter, which means I should probably continue and stop talking as much. Talk less, do this more. Now, you're going to get 7 tablespoons of sugar, which means I need to rinse my tablespoon thing out. Alright, good thing I already got paper towels set out. Ew, that's disgusting. Clean that up, because that was weird and disgusting. Just butter, but it looked absolutely disgusting. Oh yeah, I also have a cup, which the egg is in currently. I don't know if you can see that. And a fork, because I'm gonna need those. Alright, and now I'm going to start getting 7 tablespoons of sugar. Pretty sure this is also family sized sugar.
10 pounds.
What?
It's 10 pounds.
10 pounds of sugar, and it's mostly gone. 1. But we've had this for a while, because we don't use sugar that much. But when we do, it's in a pretty decent amount. 2.
And then it's another.
3. 4. 5. 2 more. 6. And 7. Apparently, some of the plastic on this tablespoon is falling off. Very little bit, but that was weird. Then you're also going to take a 1/3 cup of brown sugar. So let me find that real quick, right there. 1/3 cup of brown sugar. Put that there, like that. Ooh, that brown sugar smells good. Excuse me. Oh, it mound. There we go. So, just to make sure I have enough in the cup, I just pack it down, which I don't, so grab a little bit. That is good because it's a little bit above and I dropped some in already. Alright. Brown sugar is done. Sugar is done. You don't need your sugar or your brown sugar or your butter anymore. So let me get those out of the way. The more stuff I use, the less stuff that's going to be on this. So, yeah. so it's easier to see. So right now, our mixture doesn't really look like much. It's, yeah. So now, the best thing to use for this next part is a wooden spoon, but I don't have a wooden spoon. So, like a baking spatula or something, or just a regular spoon will work. I used to have a couple of things that were pretty close to a wooden spoon and were just plastic. Yeah, that's the word. My brain stopped working for a second. So I'm just using a spatula right now. And you're gonna mix it until you get to the right consistency. And I think this was a mistake. I have never actually done that before. What did I use last time to make these? Okay, I thought that was a good idea. Apparently it's not that good of an idea, but it will work, so. I'm pretty sure I just used a regular spoon last time I made these.
Or did you use my wooden spatulas?
You have wooden spatulas? I didn't know there were wooden spatulas. So.
Well, I mean, they have plastic on the end, but they're actually there. The other drawer.
What?
Island drawer.
Oh, I'm looking. Oh, these. Yeah, I didn't use these. My mom has fall spatulas. This one has pumpkin. Pretty sure the other one has pumpkin. No, it has a Christmas tree. Fall and Christmas, apparently. But this one works just as well. So, it's gonna turn out kind of grainy. I don't know why it does that, unless for some reason yours doesn't, and mine just does every time I make these. Give me a second to finish mixing this. So, see you in a minute. Okay, so I went ahead and finished that step because I had to do a couple things, so I decided to. And this is about how it should look. It will be kind of grainy. If not, how did you do that? Please help. Nothing in the instructions say it should be like that, but every time I make these, they turn out grainy and it turns out fine. So we're good. So after you get this done, you want to set it to the side and about right here. Actually, after I do this step, I'm going to go ahead and preheat my oven. And I will tell you then when to preheat it, what to preheat it to. You're going to crack your egg into a cup, and if you use vanilla, add that too. If not, ignore this thing for a couple seconds. You're going to get a frick. I just dropped my egg on the counter. I don't know how to fix this. I got the yolk. I just gotta get the egg white. And my mom's laughing at me. Okay. Okay. That was chaos. So we're going to attempt that again. Egg. Crack egg into cup. Check for shells. I don't have a way to edit this, so you're gonna see what happened either way. So now you take your vanilla and you have a teaspoon and get a teaspoon of vanilla. You just pour it in. Now, this part unless you bake at least some, is gonna be confusing, but you beat the egg, which is just take a fork and it's mostly a wrist motion for me. I guess that's really all it is it's kind of like chopping it up in a circle, which, here, I show camera, which is just, it's literally just doing this repeatedly. Really quickly, that's beating an egg. Alright, after you do that, you're going to grab your bowl again, and add a little bit of your egg in at a time into the mixture and just mix it up. Not very complicated, just mix. I forgot to preheat the oven, but that's okay. I will do it in a second. And I do it while I'm mixing, but you don't have to. Just after that's all mixed in very well, pour in a little bit more. And then, and it's going to get more and more liquidy, but that's what you want it to do because it's an egg. So, like no matter what I do, it's gonna go down into the thing, into the bottom, and mix very well, and add the last. Okay, that was less than I thought it was. I could have added that already. And now I'm about to run out of storage space. So this is also going to be a 2-part series. So before I run out of storage, I'm going to show you what it's supposed to look like. Very liquidy. It's literally basically a liquid cookie batter. But we're not done. Like, we still have chocolate chips, flour, and baking powder to go. So I will see you in part 2 when that gets done. So, bye for this part. Maybe.